Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with House of the Dragon. Last time on House of the Dragon, we had King of the Narrow Sea, where Daemon returned to King's Landing after defeating the Crab Feeder, and he was, well, I was gonna say he was in a mood, but honestly, his mood is being Daemon. And basically, he went out for a night on the town with Rhaenyra. They snuck out into the common folk areas, and yeah, then they went to a brothel. They started to bang. They were both pretty into it, but Daemon, he backed off. There is speculation: does he feel guilty about it, or can he just not get it up? We've seen that sometimes he just can't do it, and it could be either of those explanations. It could be that he doesn't want to do it with his niece, or he just can't get it up, but he wants to do it with his niece. I guess either way is not really a good thing. Nah. So yeah, and but after that, Rhaenyra was still horny, and she went and banged Sir Criston Cole, and then there was rumors, whispers about her being sullied, and Alicent tried to get out ahead of it and talk to Rhaenyra, and then Viserys talked to her, and while they believe that she has not been sullied, they're concerned. They're basically concerned. And yeah, so Rhaenyra is going to marry Sir Laenor Velaryon for a marriage alliance. And also, Otto has been replaced as Hand of the King because Viserys finally figured out that he's been calculating things for his own ambition, including the marriage of Viserys and his daughter. So, yeah. That's pretty much where we left it. Who will be the new Hand of the King? What's Daemon gonna do next? I don't know. What's Otto gonna do next, I guess? And what sort of headache will Rhaenyra cause Viserys? Because that does sort of seem to be every episode. It's like, all right, Rhaenyra, what are you going to... Which, I don't really mind that. Like, it's just sort of a... It's kind of a given thing. They even say it's like, a father tortured by their daughter. Yeah, it happens, but I don't know. I'm really just here for Viserys, so I don't really care if Rhaenyra... I mean, Rhaenyra bugging him means there is plot with Viserys, so I'm sort of into it. Anywho, why don't we jump ahead? Why don't we jump into this episode of House of the Dragon? Here we go.
Husband?
Oh.
Or have you at last come to consummate our marriage?
Nuh.
The Vale sheep might be willing, even if I'm not. Our sheep are prettier, after all.
Oh, God. Hmm? Whoa! Oh. He's gonna kill her? Without you. He can get married again.
I knew you couldn't finish.
Oh, shit.
Craven!
Oh, he just needed a rock. Really? Just went and killed his wife. Just, like, hold up real quick. Gotta go do something. Yeah. Hey, he's Hand of the King. Oh, poor Viserys. That is, like, the best person to have as Hand of the King, I think. It's what everybody wanted. Look, we all know he's not a good king. But for God's sake, I feel for the man. I want his reign to last for 50 more years.
The king will die. It may be months or years, but he'll not live to be an old man. And if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow. Do you understand? The realm will not accept her, And to secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice. The time is coming, Alicent.
The realm will go to war
Either you
because of a
prepare Aegon
penis.
to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
I mean, you know, the problem is he has a point. It's not just, yes, he wants his own blood on the throne, but he is right, because people are stupid. Medieval people are stupid.
What is the meaning of this, Lady Lena? Is this how House Velaryon greets its king?
My father has but just returned from his
She
long
got
journey.
older.
I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she's unwell.
Unwell? I haven't heard anything.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace, I may be mistaken. It's just that on the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers.
Tea
Yes,
that the Grand Maester himself brought.
at the direction of the king, as I understand it.
Yeah, the abortion tea. Just in
I do
case.
hope she's not unwell.
Let us discover what might be had for breakfast.
Boy, she had a major growth spurt in these 4 years. Like, she... Honestly, because it's a problem, because they haven't... I guess... Because I assume they're going to switch over to a different actor for Rhaenyra at some point. So Rhaenyra doesn't look any older, you know?
Daemon's wife, the Lady Rhea Royce, has passed.
A hunting mishap.
Nah.
She was thrown from her horse. Her neck and skull both crushed in the fall.
A most surprising end. Lady Rhea's skill as both rider and hunter were well known.
The gods are cruel.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, Viserys and the other guy, they're looking at each other like, ah.
We would like to know how the succession will be handled.
Rhaenyra is my heir. Upon my death, my throne and my titles will pass to her. She and Selena's firstborn child, regardless of gender, will inherit the Iron Throne from
Regardless of gender, he's sticking to it.
Their children would take their father's name. That they would be born Velaryons.
Surely, Lord Corlys.
Nah.
You are not proposing the Targaryen dynasty end with my daughter, simply because she's a woman.
I only seek clarity, Your Grace.
Maybe we can hyphenate. Targaryen Velaryon. Oh, that's a mouthful.
At such time when their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen. Dragons will rule the Seven Kingdoms for the next 100 years, just as they did the last.
Damn.
This is an equitable compromise.
Alright.
Good.
That we perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm. And when it's done, each of us dines as we see fit.
You're literally telling him, yo, we're gonna get married, but I'm gonna bang whoever I want.
He's still young. He will outgrow it. There is no pleasure in the world like bedding a woman.
We are placing our son in danger.
Oh, he's gay.
Our house controls the realm's navy and half its dragons. Anyone fool enough to challenge Rhaenyra's claim will be crushed.
To what end, Corlys? Wealth, power, pride?
Justice.
Oh man, they can be allies to Rhaenyra, yay! She desperately needs those.
She has a paramour of her own. I wonder who it is.
Yeah, she wouldn't propose that if she didn't already have somebody.
Rhaenyra, before I came here, I was a knight in the Stormlands. I have deep knowledge of the port at Sunspear, where I've seen the ships of Essos setting sail with their holds full of oranges and cinnamon, and I've always wished to see where they went.
Oh.
Are you asking for leave?
With you, I think.
To come with me.
You forget all this politics, go to Essos and bang.
I am the crown, said Kristen.
I am the crown. Not
or I
yet.
will be.
It's treason, then.
Chafed at my duties. I've granted him leave to pursue his own interests. And in turn, he's granted me the same.
Basically, she can have her cake and eat it, too.
So you want me to be your whore?
Damn.
As a knight of your king's guard, an oath of chastity, I've broken it. I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name.
The Iron Throne looms larger than me, larger than anyone in my family. Egon the Conqueror united 7 kingdoms and put them on a path. So, Kristen.
Man. Okay, so that... He was hoping that he would at least get something out of this, but no. Soiled the only good thing to his name. All for what? To warm someone's bed?
The night of Damon's return,
Mm-hmm.
there has been a rumor. Or rather, my father received an accounting of
Oh, he doesn't know this part.
a lapse of morals that may have occurred between...
Yeah.
It is, of course, unthinkable for me to question the virtue of the princess, whom I hold in highest regard. But
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna out himself. She doesn't think it's him.
I am not unaware that in a flush of youth, there may be errors made. Breaches in resolve.
God, just say it was Damon.
It happened, Your Grace. At her instigation, it is true, but that should... It is no excuse.
Just...
My oath has been broken.
Hold on. Watch the gears turning in her head like, wait a minute.
I deserve no consideration. You would sentence me mercifully to death.
Huh. He's ready to die for this. She was not ready for this. God damn it. Ow. Oh. Is that like stuff on his arms, or is his arms that bad?
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel?
No.
And Chris? What will they say of me when the histories are written? I have neither fought nor conquered, nor suffered any great defeat.
You are not a
Some
king
might
of
call
war.
that good fortune. I often think that in the crucible, I may have been forged a different man. Many that are tested.
A bit
only wish
Crassus.
to have been
Like,
spared.
not Crassus. Is that, no, maybe
Another
it is
lord
Crassus.
might assure me
I don't know why from that shot of Sir Kristen I was just like, oh my god, what if he just fucking kills Laenor? I don't think that would help him at all. Sir Kristen, don't do anything crazy. Why don't you have a helmet on? Alicent?
The beacon on the high tower. Do you know what color it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Oh shit.
Green.
Oh shit. Oh no! Oh no!
I hope to herald in a second age of dragons in Westeros.
I don't want to hit the table, it'll mess up with the mic. Here, I'll hit my chair. Every time they cut to a different person, it's just, I think Lord Corlys is fine. He wants this. I feel like if anyone is gonna be an ally now, it's Corlys. Ah, don't cut to Daemon, though. I know. His boyfriend is putting things together. Whatever his name was. Oh, the dude. Oh.
In the Vale, men are made to answer for their crimes.
The truth is, I'm glad you've come. I wish to speak to you about my inheritance.
What inheritance?
Lady Rhea and I had no heirs. As her husband, whatever she was due, now passes to me. She stood to inherit all of Runestone. Did she not?
I know who it is. The handsome parable.
Oh.
Sir Kristen Cole.
The one who specifically isn't wearing a helmet for some reason.
The man is fully constructed.
This dude's name is Joffrey? What?
Targaryen prince.
Why would you do this?
A dashing knight and a dragon rider.
And we should swear to each other to guard them and their secrets. Because if those are kept safe, and so are we all.
Ugh, don't start something, man. Just leave. Just go with it. God, the episodes, we're close to the end too, so it's gotta wrap up. Something has to happen.
Zadris dorot unumakas, siempre siris ohis, sagon unatsahas.
I can't see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something happened. Okay, it's not Laenor. What is happening? I can't see. Was this Sir Kristen? Oh, Sir Kristen out here starting crap. Oh my gosh, it's just terrible. Oh. Uh-oh, Viserys. Dude. Jesus. Alright, I didn't need to see that. Well.
We stand here tonight in thanks and praise to join two souls as one.
Oh, they're doing it, like, now.
I am yours and you are mine. Whatever may come.
Rhaenyra of House Targaryen to be man and wife. Now and forever.
Sir Kristen.
Huh? Oh. Oh, is that it? Oh, man. Well, you fucked up. And you know what else? Daemon didn't need to do a thing. You just, like... We knew something was gonna give. We knew something was gonna give. Something was gonna happen. You can't get through it. There can't be a good wedding in Game of Thrones, you know? Even when it seems like it's gonna be alright, you know, let's say Robb Stark's wedding to, whatever her name was. Well, to see how that ended at the next wedding Robb Stark attended. Like, maybe the only decent wedding is, like, Tommen and Marjorie, and that's about it. Freaking Kristen. God damn it, Kristen. Like, God damn it, Kristen. That was what gave. Of everything happening in that scene, and there was a lot of stuff going on. There was Damon. There was... Oh my god, there was Alicent wearing the green dress. The color of the banners of Hightower. There was Sir Gerald. There was... like, maybe the only thing where I was like, no, it'll probably be fine, was honestly Lord Corlys. Like, because, honestly, he is kind of getting a decent deal, and I think he does want... I mean... I don't think he wants Rhaenyra to take the throne for her sake. I think he wants to take it for his sake, you know? I think he wants his grandson on the... or grandchild, honestly. It could be any. But he wants his grandchild on the throne as much as Otto Hightower did, you know? But of everything to give in that scene, it was Kristen. It was Kristen. And, like, killing that guy, Sir Joffrey. Like, come up with a better name, you know? Come up with a better name than Joffrey. Because he wasn't really that bad, like... Like, I get that, oh, all of this was swelling inside of Kristen, and he just let it all out, and that it happened to be on Sir Joffrey. But still, like, dude, like, okay, the whole thing of, like, you know, he's basically taking it and being like, and basically listening to that guy, he was like, oh, so that's what I'm going to be, just her whore and stuff. It's like, yo, leave. Leave. This girl is not good for you. Go. Leave, go to Essos. There's a lot, I'm sure there's plenty of nice girls in Essos. This girl is not good for you, man. Like, don't take it out on this dude. But how he wasn't arrested, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I get it, but that was, like, your worst possible move. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, why take it out on him? Why take it out on him? Like, he killed him in the way that everybody wanted to kill Joffrey Baratheon, you know? Not the actor, though. The actor was great. Fuck Joffrey. But this Joffrey, he was fine. You know, he's a little tongue-in-cheek there, but, you know... Why? Why would you... Why? Like, leave. You were already gonna leave. You were already gonna leave. Just leave. You know? Like, if he had just left and gone to Essos, that would have been fine, you know? Like, don't... Why? Why, Sir Kristen? And why did Alicent stop him? I don't know. I guess it's some sort of romantic tragedy thing, but... Dude, she is not good to you. She wasn't good, and that's the thing, you know? Honestly, I like that, you know, Rhaenyra is not this, you know, perfect character or anything. She has a ton of flaws, and every episode there is some sort of mistake happening because of her, you know? And again, Daemon didn't need to do anything. He just showed up there. Like, yes, he wants to wed Rhaenyra, and now Rhaenyra is wed to Laenor Velaryon. But still, in all of that, Daemon did not do anything. It was Sir Kristen. We were all, I mean, that was the thing. We were all, you know, waiting. Something has to give here. And I get he must be in love with Rhaenyra, and that's why he did it. But dude, just go. Just go Just call Ed from Breaking Bad. He'll set you up with a new identity in Essos. You'll go. Go! Don't kill a dude because of the situation with this girl who is not good to you. Because even, he says, like, oh, there's no excuse for doing it. And it's like, but he does say, it's like, yeah, she instigated it. He tried. I mean, he didn't want to do it, but he gave in, And here we have the second episode where there's just no appearance of Aegon. Granted, he must be only like 3 years old. And this must be like, I'm going to say max 1 month later, Like, I don't think this is very much later at all, Okay, so I guess let's just go from the beginning. Daemon killed Rhea because, of course, because he's trying to get Rhaenyra. Even though when they say it's like, oh, so this is the wife that he says, like, oh, the sheeps are prettier than her. And it's like, it's not bad. Like, I don't know. She's pretty. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, am I missing something? I mean, probably what I'm missing is just he's a dick, And then we had the whole thing of Otto saying, the reason, why he does this is because Aegon must be king. Because if Rhaenyra is queen, the realms will go to war. Which seems a little extreme. Like, you would think, like, okay, even if something does happen, if it does descend into war, it wouldn't be immediate. Like, some guy is sitting there and he's like, oh, Rhaenyra is queen. Better go kill her because she doesn't have that penis. Like, men would go to war and die so that someone with a penis would sit in a chair. The problem is, they would. They would. That's the problem. They would all do it. I'm gonna say except maybe the North. I get the feeling the North does not give a shit. I think the Starks would look at that and be like, fucking Southern politics. You go fight amongst yourselves. We're just gonna chill up here. I don't think Dorne would care either. So it's the 5. 5 kingdoms would go to war because there wouldn't be a penis sitting on the chair. Meanwhile, the man who does sit in the chair and has a penis is deathly ill and overall not a really good king, Like, he's the king in times of peace, but now that shit's hitting the fan, he's not dealing with it that well, Granted, this does bring up the question, do we actually want Rhaenyra as queen? I did. But the more we go with the more mistakes she makes, like, I don't know. Maybe Rhaenys would have been a good queen, We don't really see many mistakes from her. Granted, we don't see her. So there's that. It's like, yeah, early on, it's like, oh yeah, let's have a queen, Let's have Rhaenyra be queen. She'll probably be all right. But the more as time goes on, I'm really like, it's one of those things. Like, it's like, I'm okay with having a queen, but I don't know about Rhaenyra. I don't know about Rhaenyra. Like, if Viserys and Alicent had a daughter, I'd be like, maybe her. I don't know. Maybe not Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra might not do too well, But that's a thing about Rhaenyra, not because she doesn't have a penis. Man, how many times... This series is the most I've said penis in videos, But that's what this show is about penises, Without ever showing one, this show is about penises. That's it. Is all this stuff is happening because of the concept of a penis. But that's the way the world was. That's the way that some people still think the world is. You know? Like, look. It's just a penis. It's just a penis. And in the words of James May, statistically, everybody has half of one. It's just a penis. It's just a penis. Some people want them. Some people don't. But at the end of the day, it's a penis. And this entire show is based on penis. Like, the last show was based on... I don't even want to get into that, because now we're really gonna get weird. So I'm not gonna get into that. But that's what this entire show is based on, is the concept of a penis. It's welcome to the Middle Ages. It sucks. I did like, though, that Lord Corlys seemed to be like an out. Like, Rhaenys is definitely like, okay, dude, they're not gonna accept Rhaenyra, you know? But Lord Corlys, he's looking at it like, well, that doesn't matter. Like, if Rhaenyra has the dragons, they have their dragons, we have the rest of the dragons, we also control the navy. Like, that's not... Like, no one can challenge her, you know? And he has a good point. So, honestly, he is, like... I don't think he's trying to, like, oh, yes, Rhaenyra should be queen. I'm sure he's like, well, I want my grandchild to be, to be king or queen, you know? And they did have the question of succession. And Viserys answered, like, look, Rhaenyra is my heir. When I die, she will be queen. And when she has a child, regardless of gender, I like this, the one friggin' thing he commits to. This is like the one friggin' thing that Viserys, like, he is like, look, I'm going to die soon, but it's going to be on that friggin' hill, okay? It is the hill that he is about to die on, is, regardless of gender, the firstborn to Rhaenyra will be the ruler of Westeros. And I like how they also say that, look, when they're just, prince or princess, their name will be Velaryon. However, the person sitting on the Iron Throne will be named Targaryen. And I think that's a fair thing, you know? If you inherit the titles and the throne, you also inherit the name. I think that's fair enough, you know? And once they, hammered that out, it's like, okay, so, yeah, it would be Viserys' descendants, it would be Rhaenyra's descendants, but it would also be Lord Corlys' descendants, you know? As well as Rhaenys. And I think Lord Corlys, he's on board with that. He's like, all right, let's do that, you know? Like, hey, you finally came around. Like, honestly, at this point, I feel like the bad blood between them because of what happened with the lady Lena, I think that's sort of died down. Okay, hang on. Somebody is making nachos in this house. I can smell it. It's wafting into my room and it is distracting me every so often. So if I seem like I'm slightly like you kind of looking over, somebody is making taco meat right now. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Anyway. Fuck, I want lunch. Anyway. But yeah. So Corlys, like, he's definitely not... I don't think he really cares about Rhaenyra herself being on the throne, but he will be an ally to her to benefit his family, you know? So I like that. Honestly, hey, it's something, you know? It's probably now the best ally that Rhaenyra has, you know? And she's gonna she wanted to have her cake and eat it too, because Laenor was gay. I mean, he still is, but he lost his lover. And so they came to an arrangement, and he was okay with that. It's like, look, we will do our duty as husband and wife, queen and king consort, but then we can go and enjoy our own appetites, which is interesting. But the only person who's not comfortable with this is Sir Criston. And I don't blame him. But at the same time, don't freaking take it out on the dude. What are you doing? And then he confessed to Al, because god damn it, because as soon as like, oh yes, certain things may have happened between... Because she doesn't want to say Rhaenyra and Daemon. But when he starts saying, it's like, yes, I confess that I did it. And it was on her, instigation, but that's no excuse. I have tarnished my name and my white cloak. And you can just see the gears turning. Well, like, you can see, like, the gears stop and then start to turn again in Alicent's head. Just the look she gives of, like, what? And then she's like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And that, honestly, I wonder if that's turned her away from Rhaenyra completely. I wonder if now she's like, oh, well, guess I need to... I mean, she wore the green dress. What does that mean, What does that mean? Is she going to make sure that Aegon is heir? Maybe call her dad back? Hand of the Queen Regent? Well, no. That's not... She wouldn't even be Queen Regent. She would just be Lady Hightower again. I suppose it is former Queen Regent now. A little bit of Oberyn Martell in there. Remember Oberyn? Yeah, he's fun. Poor Viserys. Poor fucking Viserys. It's like, it's one of those things, like, I don't even, because every time I see a freaking comment is like, wow, he is a terrible king. Yes, but I want him to just reign over a time of peace. Like, he's the peaceful king. He's the king where 50 years from now, you look back and be like, shit, I wish that guy was still around, Not because, oh, he would lead us to victory or anything. It's like, no, I wish that guy was around, because when he was, during his reign, everybody just chilled the fuck out, But there will be no songs for Viserys. He ruled over a time of peace, but now that peace is at an end. Yeah, meanwhile, Sir Gerald, trying to make an accusation about Daemon, not the least bit important at this feast, Because what should happen but Sir Criston killing Sir Joffrey? Why? Like, dude, she's not worth it, dude. She is, like, look, I get that she is cute, but that's not enough, dude. She is not good for you. She's not good for you. And he just killed the dude. He killed the dude, and then he was gonna go kill himself. But Alicent stopped him. For some fucking reason. I don't even want to think. And then, because of everything that happened, before the blood was even cleaned off of the floor, they rushed that marriage through. They're like, okay, we can't fucking take any chances. And then Viserys collapsed anyway, and it's like, oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. And so that is the thing. This show is like, okay, because this show was like, hey, don't you want a queen? And I was like, yes, I did want a queen. Her name was Daenerys. Like, it's the whole thing of like, do I want a queen? Yes, but there is a difference between Daenerys Targaryen and Cersei Lannister. And now, do I want a queen? Yes. Do I want Rhaenyra to be queen? I don't know. Let's see how little Aegon gets raised, But I mean, I do not know how long Viserys has, I get the feeling he'll be dead by the end of the season, at the very least, if not the end of next episode, maybe. So, I don't think Aegon has enough time. I don't think Aegon has enough time to, start thinking in sentences, As opposed to just goo and ga and you know? So yeah. Would I, at this point, I guess I would rather have Rhaenyra being queen than a little fucking toddler, but who knows, maybe Aegon will grow up to be a good boy. I don't want to think. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about the fucking spoiler. We move on. Fucking Rhaenyra. God damn it, Rhaenyra. Fucking everything up. Fucking every goddamn thing up. Fucking amicably end it with him, you know? Or go off. Just go to fucking... She wanted to have her cake and eat it too. She wanted the Iron Throne and his dick. And he was like, no. And then... But he didn't go. God damn it, Kristen. God damn it. Daemon barely did anything to cause trouble. Like, he killed his wife, but that barely had an impact. I'm sure it'll have an impact sometime. But that barely had an impact this episode. Like, every bad thing that happened is kind of Rhaenyra's fault in this episode. We'll have to see where this is going. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my House of the Dragon reactions, as well as another video you can go click on, or a Game of Thrones playlist that you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.